site, there is much more going on than meets the eye. The adventure begins here.
Cool.
And that's how trades are done on CS Money. With Hellcase multi-cases, you're no longer restricted by random case opening mechanisms. Now, you are able to pick any of the cells containing skins and actually determine what you win. Use the promo code and dive right in.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Knife round underway here as we see Prosto and 3D Max back at it once again. Knife round to come here as we see the game get underway. This is, of course, Prosto's map pick. Considering that they won the first one, I would set them up very nicely to be in with a great chance at winning the second. It will stay on the CT side for the first half here. So, let's get this live. So, 3D Max, they'll be trying to battle back for a third and final map. Especially with a new team, or at least new additions to a team like 3D Max. Nuke is going to be an incredibly hard map to play. And especially when Prosto are willingly picking it, it's going to make it very difficult. So let's get this game live. And here we go. Prosto versus 3D Max. CT side for Prosto. Not even choosing to take a defuse kit. 3D Max, on the other hand, have quite a lot of utility. It will be Prosto. Already able to deal the initial damage. David P down to 40. However, Jinx. First kill and the second of the round secured. Looking for a third and has great chance to do it. Will be able to. Looks like this could be a great start for 3D Max here on Nuke. Jinx, 3 kills, 3 headshots, and even looking for the fourth here. Finishes off Kenzo. Death finds a trade in return. Jinx is on for the ace as well. Although it looks like Def is just going to save his Kevlar, but David P might be there to stop it. He does manage to sneak away just in time, though. And there you go. Fearoth will finish him off. So a great first round for 3D Max. The pistol, probably the most important here. But even so. Interesting to know that Nemiga have beaten Virtus Pro on the first map and are winning the second as well. Always an interesting prospect. Still Jinx here. First kill secured. Maka finds one as well. Kenzor has traded, but all his good work has already been undone. Yakinda spotted inside of heaven as that bomb goes down. There you go, Fearoth finishes off Yakinda Flarich to find a further frag. There you go, Maka. Ending the round here, and it will be a second for 3D Max. Prosto. Down to pistols. We'll have a couple of nades, but they're hardly going to be making big impact here, considering there is only two of them. 3D Max already able to wrap themselves inside of the garage position. Especially with weapons like these that can really help for money making. They want to be getting at least, 3 or 4 of the kills in the round. And really help out a bank balance pushing forward, but David P, nice opening kill onto Ivan. Again, these MAC-10s should be the weapons that you're sending in first, just to ensure that there is the highest chance of getting these kill rewards. Mac are able to dispatch of 2 though, and we're into a 5-on-2. And as that bomb does go down, 3D Max close out the third. But even so, Ivan able to take out David P. This is the first gun round from Prosto. And this is where they will have to start to make the impressions. Still, Ivan already has been tagged down to 29 points of health. So, first kill found by, or second kill found by Ivan, sorry. Doing great work with this AWP. Yakinda fires home as well. Just Maka left in a 1-on-4, and Def will take him down. So, 3D Max, they give up their first round to Prosto. Are able to go back on the bye round, however, just for the fact that they have the money reserved from those 3-round victories. Prosto, on the other hand, they'll be trying to tie this thing up here very early, especially being on their map pick. Even forced back by the flashbang. David.P trying to pressure the outside position, while the rest of his team begin to take over this A-bomb site. Kenzor has been forced to back away, but a great double found by both him and Def here. Opens up the round very nicely. Has been a trade made, but Maka gets picked off, and oh my god, Fearoth, how has he not been spotted? Edge of the smoke, he will survive for now. David.P tucked inside that close corner position, 3-on-2, and Fearoth down to 14 points of health. David.P just sat there ready and waiting. Bomb goes down. Has to be careful though. Oh, Flarich pulls out the nade at just the wrong time. Ivan gets spotted by David.P. Yakinda able to trade, and David.P now very low. Fearoth very low. 14 points of health is all that remains. Molotov onto the back of the site, but Yakinda able to finish. There was enough time to complete the defuse, as Prosto grabbed themselves a second round. Trying to get the AWP, but won't be able to do so. Either way, it is a second for Prosto. So, right now, Yakinda, oh, he's in such a great position here if he spots out the info. He's a number of players and will be forced back, but he is safe, and especially with a man advantage, they'll be liking this here. Still, he is holding on, but look at the flank that's being made by Kenzor right now. Like a shutdown by him. Spots out a second player onto Jinx. Will be able to keep himself safe as well. Yakinda is still lurking towards the lower ramp position. 5-on-3 and working out greatly for the CT side here. Spots the head of Fearoth, shuts him out as well. 5-on-2. This round surely going to Prosto here. Yakinda finds one more. Luckily, not able to finish off Hadji, but Def is there to do the work. 3-3. However, 3D Max now down to their pistols. We'll be taking the outside position. Larich spotting not just one, but a couple of players. Bomb has been dropped as well, which is pretty much saying goodbye to the round already. Maka gives it up. Def finds one. Flarich with one more. Jinx will actually be able to trade a frag back. David.P is stuck inside the secret position. Was he spotted there by Flarich? He definitely wasn't, and now into a 2-on-2. It actually looks like somewhat of a winnable situation. As David.P down to 19. Jinx once again able to frag. Into a 2-on-1, and this is really looking good for 3D Max right now. But it all depends on whether they can capitalize upon the fact that Ivan has only an AWP. I say only. I mean, at this point, I'd switch to that AUG, but who knows? They are trying to wait it out, trying to just keep the time ticking here. Ivan, if he sits toward this A bomb site, should be safe, especially in this higher rafters position. Oh, he gets there before Jinx spots him as well. This could be so perfect, as he is low HP and has no idea. All he has to do is remain safe as he heads over toward the B bomb site. Oh, a misfired shot, but he will find at least a frag. Is there time to head toward this B bomb site? I don't think there is, as he will be able to guarantee a plant on A. David P should get naded, and he definitely will. Out of the round, but still a very close situation from 3D Max on the eco round. 4-3, Prosto take the lead, but some great damage done to that CT side in the form of these kills. So, 3D Max. Ooh, Flarich. Has he been spotted on the edge of that smoke? Because David P is checking the higher position. Grenade will go down, but he is able to escape. Maka is also burned to 12 points of health, which is unfortunate. Again, we will see the outside play from 3D Max. The rest to rotate toward the ramp position. Flash will force them out, but Ivan is there to protect. Maka on the edge of the smoke. But will they expect this? They spot him on the exit and are able to trade at least one kill back. Even so, 45 seconds on the clock and Maka down to 12. A situation that might be too hard for 3D Max to manage. Still, they have a player toward this B-bomb site. Def has the AUG and is managing it well. Ivan picks off David P, though. He's out of the round already in 4-on-2. Doesn't look like the safest of situations for this T side. Time beginning to tick away. And Ivan, once again, dealing even more damage. Finds 4 in total. A beautiful round from the AWP. And 3D Max back into another buy round. Their money starting to dwindle. 5-3. Prosto with a good lead so far. Still Prosto. Have those two AUGs back in the field. Oh, the flashes were so good, though. Oh, Def! A 4K as he spams the smoke. David P down to 11 points of health. And an absolute annihilation by the CT side. That is such an unfortunate L to take, but it was such a hard one. Def with a beautiful spray. That flash was what did it. He sort of underhanded a flash like toward the back vent and it just popped perfectly, kept them blind. And now we're in this situation where David P's in a 1-on-5. However, as he's just sitting under these stairs, just trying to keep himself alive. It is looking like a difficult task at this point, although Pro100 not choosing to hunt, which is probably the safest bet for David P right now, as you can see that T-side economy is not in the best of positions. Even so, round does come to an end. Six to 3, and 3D Max down to somewhat of a semi-bye. They have decent money, to be fair, although they have now lost 6 rounds in a row. The CT side of Pro100 really making a good impact so far. Again, it is going to be another fast play by the T side. This time, a better reaction. Kenzor able to eliminate 2, however. Nice flash from Yakinda. The grenade might deal some extra damage as well. Bomb does go down. The spam dealing good damage onto David P. Again, they have secured this bomb plant. Burning in the Molotov down to 12 points of health. Being forced back as well. Allows Yakinda the push. Surely they know most of these players have been incredibly tagged. Still goes to tap the bomb. Should have just stuck it there. Hadji does get picked off though. And there is enough time to land that defuse. 7 to 3. It's rounds like that that Pro100 don't look all that confident on. They can easily win the gun rounds where it's fair, but those fast eco pushes really seem to sort of put them on their toes. Still, we are looking at a 3D Max pause here. Still, as we get this game live, 3D Max, of course, have been able to get the bye round. Giving them a good opportunity to try and battle around here on the T side. Even so, Hadji already out of the round with a beautiful opening frag. Ivan finding one of his own towards Secret as well. Maka is picked off. Flarich is actually in a really good position. If David P walks across, he gets caught out straight away. Schooled by Pro100 so far here, 3D Max. And as Ivan, they have no flashbang for the cross here. You have the Molotov. Smoke goes down as he looks to try and maybe even edge his way through it, but death won't even matter. He just finds both of the kills anyway. 8 to 3. Pro100 with a good lead so far here on Nuke. Again, you can look at their win. They haven't even had a recorded win percentage on Nuke yet. But it seems like they've been practicing it hard. Because they're showing some great signs. 3D Max, on the other hand, have played Nuke. It was with the old roster. And have a sort of 45 win percent rate, sort of ratio. Still Molotovs. Beginning to get to work here. Ivan The bomb has been dropped. Flash goes down, but all they have to do is spam the smoke. Hadji being Molotov'd. Grenade will do good damage onto David P as well. Ivan does get tagged. Where was that even from? Wait, was that through the actual wall? That's insane. If that was. Oh, Kenzor somehow gets himself knifed in the back as well. We'll begin to hit the A bomb site here. And as that bomb is successfully planted, Beeroth able to pick out Def. Look how close Yakinda is to being spotted. David P not yet having the angle. Larich nearly caught out there. Beeroth finds the frag. Ivan left in a 1-on-3, and 3D Max get themselves a 4th round. Better from Prosto here. 3D Max able to battle once more. Still, 3D Max. If they can get themselves, I'd say, one more round, and they'd be solid for the second half. So Yakinda again with that AUG, able to just deal damage. Kenzor finds the first. Finally, Yakinda shut down toward that ramp position. Although, Def here, has he been spotted? As he plays this cross. We could get caught out right now. This could be so dangerous. David P, luckily for him, has gone to that higher position rather than swinging through the window, or else it could have been an entirely different story. Flarich finds one. David P again has somehow flanked these players. I have no idea how he's done this. But either way, he's got himself into such a good position. 3-on-2. Ivan from down below and Def from above. That was a really good pun, actually. Def from above. Oh, that's sick. Look at Def right now. He's slowly flanking. He has no reason to run. There is still enough time left here. And he hears so much information. So many sound cues. He hears that bomb tapped. Will he be aware of Jinx? Well, yes, he is. Into a 2-on-2. Ivan. AWP coming in from the main entrance position. Maka is on that AWP behind the bomb site. But is he going to be able to capitalize? Checking various angles here, but he is able to find the frag. Death shut down, and Maka still kept alive. 8-5, and a good play once again by 3D Max. Still, Prosto have the money to invest once again, but lose this round. And the final round of the first half will look very difficult. Still, this time a fast play. Def already burning one alive. Hadji shut down as well. It seems like this play from Prosto is the one that really overcomes 3D Max. Still, Flarich trades one back. The same for Kenzor. Into a 4-on-2. Kenzor has such a valid angle there. Maka left in a 1-on-4, and he'll get picked out by Def. 9-5. A chance for Prosto to make it double figures here to end that CT side. An MP5, Mac 10, and a Desert Eagle mixed in with an AWP, which is already out of the round. Oh, sorry, an AK, which is out of the round. So Yakinder able to back off from the ramp position. He plays it so well. Still have to be careful because Maka is looming. Able to trade the frag onto Ivan. Still Hadji walking in to this lower position. Boxed out the player, but not able to land the frag. Gets himself a nice little free AWP upgrade. Still, Def is somewhat safe. Has to be careful. Burns in the Molotov, but is able to retreat. Taking over the A bomb site. All three players to come from the exact same position. This could be the downfall of Prosto in this round. They just have to be incredibly careful as they try to enter the bomb site. Maka with a nice boost. And all the kills come in from those AWPs. 9-6. A good end to the half by 3D Max. Again, another close nuke. The same for Dust 2. It's sort of unheard of. But either way, it does keep Prosto on their toes. Pistol round going to be the deciding factor here. As this second half goes live pretty much straight away. Which is always good to see. So, Prosto, this is the side that where we want to see them perform, because with it being their map, .3D Max going to be really tested, depending how these T-side strats go. Still a nice little smoke and flash play to allow Def deep inside of the vents. They've walked into a pretty much free bomb site. Kenzor finding the initial frag. Fearoth somehow trades, but he is down to 1 HP. Hadji finds one in return as well. However, this is going to be a difficult retake for 3D Max. Ivan holding off Hadji from the flanks. To be careful though, because all these kills about to come raining in. Hadji finishes it off, and 3D Max, they are back in this 9-7. We see 3D Max here getting close to tying things up with Prosto. Although, interestingly, we've seen an SG bought in the round here. That's a really interesting concept. So, 3D Max. If they can win this round, then it would put Prosto under a little bit of pressure. Still Def finds the first kill, but Hadji and David P trade. Jinx will be in such a good position here, and he will be able to deny two. Even gets himself a third. 9-8. 3D Max. One round away from tying things up. CT side going to be facing an AK buy round here, though. Def will be on to the Mac 10. But again, they've been able to guarantee rifles, which is good. On the other hand, Jinx has picked himself up the SG. David P back on the auto shotgun. Maka with an AWP. A stacked lineup for 3D Max here. Maka already looking for these kills. Gets himself the first, and David P with the second. Yakinda's been tagged as well. So, 5-on-2. This is definitely not looking good for 3D Max. Especially considering they've done around 30 damage to this CT side. With 40 seconds on the clock, Flaric and Yakinda. I just want to run the clock down here, but still, Yakinda are able to find the opening kill onto Fearoth to trade back, but he's already down to 31 points of health. There is a flank coming in from David P, but oh my god, he just executes Flaric. Smoke goes down, and Yakinda will use that as his opportunity to try and get himself a little bit of a height advantage. Flash goes up, David P pushing for the frag and gets it as well. A single point of health remaining, 9-9. And we're all square here once again. Prosto down to pistols. A little bit of utility being expended by the T side as well, but 3D Max, they're ready to try and take the lead here. Already Hadji finding the initial frag, sprays for a second and is still alive as well. Still being able to guarantee a bomb plant. Flaric will take the frag onto Fearoth. Rotation being made by Maka down toward ramp. Still trying to rush the AWP, because he will remain passive. Does draw players out of the bomb site. Position spotted. Kenzor able to find one. They're holding off this after plant quite well, but he has to dive in, and all kills come raining on through. David P with enough time to land the defuse. 10-9. 3D Max take double figures. Not only that, they put themselves one round in the lead as well. So, 3D Max, what can they bring now? Because Prosto are onto that 5-man AK buy round. So much damage inflicted early, though. Oh, the grenade. Oh, dear. Down to 5 HP, pushed him as well. Flaric and Kenzor are both able to trade. Molotov inside of the vents will keep them at bay for now. Bomb looking to get out onto the B bomb site and should be able to do so pretty safely. Jinx spotting out Def, doing some good damage to him. Does try to push him. Def able to finish off 4-on-2. This should now just call the save for the CT side. Prosto able to tie things back up once again. They will keep an AUG and an AK in the mix. There we go. Hadji even trades out Def to finish the round off, but 10-10. AWP given to Ivan. He has a good spawn if he wanted to peek outside with it as well. But I don't think Maka would want to challenge that. He has been dropped an AWP as well. Dispersing the money quite evenly to make sure that all players can, get the utility, get the defuse kits as well. This is the round that really matters for Prosto, because if they win this one, they do force 3D Max into an uncomfortable position. They won't be on an eco, but their money starts to run dry. Vital that they at least add that little bit of pressure to 3D Max. Nade thrown from inside of Secret, so one position spotted. Or at least info gained on it. Kinder just... There we go. Struggling a little bit there. Maka, though, picks off Flaric. It's the early frag. Repositions as well. I like an AWP that is versatile. So Kenzo looking to try and at least trade back. And as he spots out Maka, does manage to deal a little bit of damage. Nothing too hefty, though. Especially as an AWP can take shots like that all day long. David P burns Yakinda alive. And Maka getting so much info from these players. Just making noise around him. But still, as that smoke begins to fade, Def should be able to catch Maka off guard right here. Still repositions well, spots the barrel, nice trade. Doesn't expect fear off there as a second frag, though. And still trying to get onto the bomb site. Hadji should be able to deny this, and he does. Kenzo 5 HP. And 3D Max reclaim their lead once more. Prosto most likely taking themselves a tactical pause here. Still, Prosto. As this game goes live. We will see this T side back onto a buy round, but again, it's hardly the strongest. There's a complete lack of utility across the board. Great spam though onto Hadji. However, Maka closes out onto Flaric. Great opening kill of the round, especially with how much damage has been dealt to his teammate. Kenzo being tagged from inside of Secret. Most likely that's David P. I believe it was. Down to 5 points of health. The rest of this Prosto team look to wrap their way through outside, down into Secret. Yakinda is that player that could really gather so much information for his team, especially when they have hardly any map control. Still, David P spots the first head, especially with an auto shotgun. He could reap some damage, but only finds the first. Yakinda comes in. It's a great little trade, but it is down to a 3-on-2. If Jinx would have fallen as well, then that situation would have been so much better. Fearoth finds not only one, but cleans up a second as well. 12-10. 3D Max taking a nice little lead here on the CT side, forcing Prosto down to pistols once more. Even so, full eco on the T side. Nothing minus a P250 invested into this round. Fearoth already on the retreat. A beautiful grenade onto Kenzor. Jinx is there to reap some damage as well. Still the rest of this Prosto team falling one by one. As Flarich actually does manage to frag out onto Maka. He at least guarantee one trade, but David P and Jinx to deny. 13-10. 3D Max getting close to claiming a second map back here and tying this up to a third, which would leave us with Inferno remaining. A map that could really suit the playstyle of Prosto. Even so, Prosto here have to start winning rounds and winning them flawlessly if they want to keep inside this game. Already Yakinda has been picked off earlier. Great first frag to find. Still Maka holding on the edge of the smokes here. Right out Flarich, but a beautiful headshot. Picks him clean off, and that's a play we like to see. 5 players kept alive from Prosto here as they head toward the B bomb site. Fearoth, though, he's just ruined all the work of Prosto here. A 3k with that AUG and only lost 27 points of health. Jinx is there for the support in the decon room. Fearoth once again just hunting for these players. Yakinda will come from a similar position. Again, a great reposition by Fearoth. He has been spotted. Not before doing good damage to Yakinda, though. Flarich has been spotted. Yakinda will be shut down as well. 13-11. 3D Max giving up a round to Prosto. It did get shaky for that T side, but they were able to come out on top. Still a rebuy made by the CT side. AWP still in the hands of Maka. Even so, great first damage to be dealt. Kenzor finds not one, but 2 frags here. Could be a really nice flank from Fearoth, though. Takes himself one. Looking for more. 3-on-3 here as Kenzor trying to get himself into a better angle. Picks off Ivan frags as well. Hadji left in a 1-on-3. 2 players considerably low. Those final 2 players left alive in the round here. Ivan needs to be careful right now as he's trying to bait for Flarich. It will successfully work. 13-12. Prosto, they might be making this much more difficult for 3D Max here. The economy's starting to dwindle on the CT side. But once again, it will be somewhat of a semi-eco. Hadji able to get himself into a great position. Def picks him off straight away, though. David P, the only real weapon in this round. But it should give Prosto a great opportunity to tie things up here. But as they soon realize that it is going to be the B-bomb site, Def once again finds himself a further frag. Jinx will trade. Not before Kenzor is able to deny. David P finds one of his own. Gets himself a second as well. This should be where Ivan diverts toward the A-bomb site. Gets a plant down successfully. Yikinda is toward that ramp area as well, which could make things difficult here for Maka. As he does begin to approach, the sound of his footsteps will be heard, shut down, and it just leaves David P. He might even try and save the AK at this point. Although he is hunting for Yikinda. Has been spotted. As he shifts his way across, his head not visible. But now it is. Yikinda to execute. 13 scores are tied here. Once again, such a close best of three. Both maps have been incredibly close. And once again, we are back on to both teams evenly buying. Prosto win this round, though, and 3D Max, they might just give up that 15th. But it all depends on how Prosto look to utilize this round. Even so, Prosto looking just to try to make things much slower. We've not seen really a slow play from them. David P once again has been forced out of secret. Molotov will go down, but again, one will force David P back as well. He is surely dead to rights here. Flash was good. Def to find the kill. Kenzor on 1 point of health. Haji looking to line them up here. Finds the first. Maka with a second. Kenzor trades again. Somehow even fragging on a single point of health. Fearoff might just choose to spam the smoke here. The bomb is looking to be planted. Surely should be denied, and it will. Repositions as well. Still, Yikinda could be in such a good angle right here. If he can flank Jinx right now, it would ruin everything. But Jinx is aware of it. He made way too much noise. Time is running out, but Ivan finds one. He's already going for the save, though. As 3D Max get themselves a 14th round. And push this closer to a victory on the CT side. Still, this makes it very difficult for the side of Prosto. AWP back to Ivan. 3D Max win this round. It is match point for them. And with the money on the T side, it will be difficult for them to make a reply. So, a must-win round for Prosto here. As you can see, every single player, minus Def, on $0, and Def's on only 50. So you can see just how much is invested into this round. Maka does get tagged early. Def spotted entering secret, though. Ivan has to be careful with the peek here if he does go for one. Maka's in a good position. But Ivan, of course, has the AWP. First kill found. David P. Will they check his angle, though? Because look where he's boosted. This could be so overpowered. He takes out 2. That is what they needed. Flaric, though, trades back straight away. But they have to be so careful. Bomb making its way down toward the B ramp. Ivan holding this all day long. He will not miss a shot like that, but does he know? There's a second player. Just sat there waiting. Well, now he does. Still bomb heading toward the A bomb site. Jinx has been spotted. Hadji coming up from the vent position. And is already there, ready and waiting. Flaric, he's got himself in such a good position, though. Jinx spotted on the cross, but will find the frag. And Hadji there to close. 15-13. Match point for 3D Max. As they will waste a little bit of time to secure the AWP. Match point for the CT side. If they win this round, we go to Inferno. And so, 15-13. Pistols, rifles in the hands of Prosto, but they're not the rifles you'd want. Mac 10s and a Galil is hardly the strongest of setups. Def is already being spammed, but luckily Flaric will save his life. Maka on the rotate. Yakinda finds a frag as well. Luckily Maka are able to execute Def. Ivan's down to low HP as Hadji finds a very vital frag. Comes in with a second as well. Maka cleans up Ivan, and surely this map is all over here. Flaric. 1 on 3. And Jinx is there to finish. 16-13. And we head to a third map here on Inferno, where we'll see Prosto and 3D Max battle it out.